All right, descriptive geometry 2B. This one specifically auxiliary views and true length of lines. I'm going to show you how to draw problems 3 and 4. You're going to have to draw 1, 2, 5, 6 on your own without any help, simply by following the steps that I show you in this and showing the examples given in what it should look like. All right, so since we're doing auxiliary views, I'm going to go ahead and line my straight edge up here with the angle that we're working off of, because we're wanting to try to find this angle. We're trying to find the actual measurement of EG. So this is the angle that EG comes off of. So we're looking for EG. That's what we're going to find here. And I'm going to tape my paper down in the 4 corners. So I have that to start with. I'm going to project my perpendicular lines off of it, drawing them very lightly, and I'm really not worried about length right now because again I'm just drawing that there. Okay, so let's get our E to start with. E is that far back on the line. So I'm going to measure ring part. And then I'll need to find how far it is from the fold line. So I measured here to get E, measured here to get H. So E and H, here's H all the way over here, here's E in the top corner. So where does F fall on this? So if I come and measure F, and I could use it, but we know it's the same size here, so I know that F is going to be here. That leaves the G is going to be here. And the measurement of the auxiliary line we need to find is the E to G. Oops, red. Sorry. Which means it's a connect the dots from here to here. Straight the edge up from the other way for right now. And I'm just darkening in my visible lines. All right, so now let's go find number 4. How do we find number 4? Tape. All right, on number 4, we look at it. We're trying to find E to G again. So here's our fold lines coming off, so we know that that's the line that we're looking for. So we're trying to find the true length, and the true length is going to meet over here. Since we're not given all of the views, we're not given all the views like we were here in theory. We're only given the line, so we're only going to try to find the true length of the line here. So we're going to line it up. Tape it down. And draw again. Okay. Okay, so how far is E to G from the fold line? That's where we're going to draw that. So E to G to the fold line. G off the fold line. Here's your E. How far is G from the fold line? Yes, it should be correct. Yeah. E. Yep. And G. I feel like I measured it incorrectly because that doesn't look right. There we go. Alright, I see what the problem is. Bring that fold down a little bit more. There, that's much better. I knew that didn't look right. So sometimes you have to measure and double check. So there's E to G. And if I do my little box, then I can see there it fits in. There's E to G. Come back. Line up your points nice and perfect. I'm going to straight line, draw a line. E to G. Now, if you have problems reading these distances here from the fold line to the points, what you can do, because you may find that a little hard to do and you want to make sure you get it right, all you have to do is, again, line it up with a straight edge here, right? Tape it down so it doesn't move around on you. Take your straight edge of your triangle and just get those corners and bring them up, and that might help you. Sorry, got it off a little bit because it moved around. That way you can measure it a little better. So when you're transferring that depth and you want to make sure you've gotten it 100% perfect, you can do it that way. So if you draw those lines on there lightly so you can see them, then measure them, then transfer them from the fold line up. The biggest problem everybody has is they have a tendency to measure from this back line here instead of remembering to measure from the fold line. All right, good luck, you can do this.